You said round robin. You began with Robin's name.
And I am quite round.
Jesus Christ. These people. I like the way it grips my head. Good evening, I am Omri Valentine. I'm your resident Tremere, and I will be enjoying a lovely dinner in the sewer this evening, it seems. A poo-poo platter, if you will. Mine and his pronouns are he, him. Or whatever you're in the mood for.
And Christian, you're up, bud.
Hey everybody, hey, my name is Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba. Pronouns are he, him. I'm a Fluffy Goomba on all socials, mainly on TikTok and Twitch, where you can find me playing several games with several of my wonderful friends on several days. I am playing Maximilian Washington, Gangrel, Semi-Primogen, I don't fucking know, and also excavator of people in my father's houses. It's gonna be fun, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Sounded like a semi-pro wrestler.
Semi-pro, I mean, kind of, not really, but
He can be. He can be. He's good at grappling.
Yeah.
Whoa, say less.
Say less. And Robin.
Hi everyone, I'm Robin the God. I will be playing the Tzimisce Ambrose Windsor tonight. My video may be a little bit laggy, but my audio is coming in clear apparently.
Yeah.
We're all good? Alright, so just enjoy that. Take some funny stills. It's all good.
All right. And once again, I'm Dylan. You can find me across the internet for Roll for Dylan. This is the only thing I do. Thursday night, we do this. But yeah, let's see. Let's do this. Okay, without any further ado, let's jump into this week's episode. Let's sink our fangs into this week's episode of Darkness Over New Orleans. Everybody, bleh.
Bleh.
When last we left off, our party was split into two groups. Ambrose and Aubrey were down in the sewers. Christian was heading over to Angelo's. Angelo and Max had a very important, honest discussion about why Maximilian was chosen at the time he was, why the rest of the Gangrel were been shunned from him, why he was put on a pedestal, a multitude of very important questions to find out what Angelo's true motive was and the purpose for what he did with everything. They came to a mutual understanding that they would start afresh, with tonight being day one, or night one rather, of being completely honest and true with each other. No more secrets, and building a relationship of trust once again. As they were leaving, Max noticed that Sugar had knocked over a plant. Angelo said, "I don't keep plants in here. I'd never had that before." It turned out to be a black rose. Max said, "Hey, you've been. Come on down. You're the next contestant on
Who's being watched?
Who's being watched? The Blackthorns got their eyes on you. So Angel said, "All right, I'm gonna go take care of this. I'm gonna let our prince know what's up, and you go home and take care of yourself." And that's where Max was. He was heading back to his gym. Ambrose and Aubrey were down in the sewers, just checking things out, making sure everything was status quo. And then they found that there were some security guards down there, some city security guards, who drew their weapons on Ambrose after Ambrose wouldn't really say anything about why he was down there, who he was, whatnot. And then Ambrose gave a little whistle, and a giant monster that is called a Vazd came charging out of one of the tunnel sides and just ate him up. The monster itself looks like a giant mutated earthworm with human flesh, raccoon, snake, rat stuffs all put together. It takes up the entirety of a subway, a sewer tunnel. In my mind, I picture it like a combination between the Tremors and the worms from Dune.
Exactly.
Delicious.
Also, the worm from SpongeBob.
The Alaskan bullworm. Yeah. The rest of the night, Ambrose and Aubrey were just cleaning up the sewers for any other stragglers around, and then they head off to their proper abodes. Actually, Ambrose stayed in the sewers for that evening, and Aubrey went back to his apartment. So that's where we're picking up. We're picking up where everyone is now back at their homes, and the next evening begins. So players, right from there. What am I about to say? Yes, the stage is yours. So I was trying to think if there's anything else. So who wants to wake up first and do their actions?
I will go first.
Okay.
As my action is to immediately call up Ambrose and be like, "Yo, bro, your problem is becoming my problem." So Max will wake up, check on the gym first, make sure everything's copacetic there.
Everything is good. Your watchdogs are already starting up with their evening cleanup before evening practice starts up. Some people are starting to roll in. One or two new people from the community. You've seen them around for a while, but they've never actually come in. This is the first time they're actually stepping into your gym.
Cool. I'm gonna just out of new precautions, I'm gonna sense the beast on both of them, I guess.
Yep.
Just to see.
Yep.
Just
No, they are regular humans. They are. They want to turn their life around. They want to get off the street and start doing right by the community, and they know this is the place to do it.
Anybody trying to look like certain vampires that I know and tolerate?
No, there are no doppelganger, thorns, or Ambroses in the area that you can see.
Cool. All right. Knock on some wood here real quick. Just gonna. There we go. And I'll call up Ambrose. See if they're okay after their excursion in the subways. You didn't hear any news about shit being exploded, so that's a good sign at first.
Hello.
Oh, good. I caught you waking up. That's good. Hey. Heads up. Your thorn, your black rose problem.
Yes.
It's becoming my problem.
Well,
Even
I
more
told
so.
you it would.
Well, no, I mean, they broke into Angelo's place.
Oh, good. Now you know the severity of it all. Well, all your loved ones are in danger. And probably their loved ones, too. So, how about, and I'm just going to throw this out there, all right?
Okay.
How
Okay.
about you, me, and Aubrey skip fucking town? How about that?
I'm not gonna do that. You know this.
You are insufferably noble.
I'm
You
not
always
just
see the
gonna.
silver lining in things.
I'm not just gonna abandon my city. I live here. I'm not gonna let new people take over my city like that. That's not how this works. How?
I'm just
I'm,
think
mm. Go ahead.
we could take a vacation for like a few hundred years. All I'm saying. It wouldn't be leaving.
I
It would
wish.
just be vacating for a little bit.
That is the wonder of the vampire, I suppose. I'm so scared to ask.
So
How did the sewers go?
Robin, did you freeze?
I was gonna say, are you quiet because you froze? Or are you quiet because you're pausing for action?
That was an impressive.
hold on,
flex
hold on.
from-
Wait a minute. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. How'd the sewers go? Sorry, you were lagging on my phone. I had a notification. I'm sorry.
Right.
So
Of
how was
course.
the sewers?
Yes.
It was good. Great, wonderful, fantastic.
Wait.
I think
Wait.
it was.
Your good or my good? There's a difference.
Oh, okay. So I
Okay,
made
you're good.
something.
Oh. Okay, so it's your good. Okay.
I made some. Well, I made something big. Like
Huh.
really big.
If I ask you if it's bigger than a
Uh-huh.
Schlaka, will you tell me yes?
It's bigger than like 40 Schlotter. Don't wait a minute. Don't. Listen. I can explain.
You can. It will infuriate me
Next.
more, but go ahead.
Maximilian, you know I adore you. I love you. You know, and I just, with everything going on, I have to protect you, which is why I had you learn that little whistle. So wherever you go in the city, you'll be protected, darling. I was thinking of us. You ever see Tremors?
Yeah. Why is that relevant?
Okay, have you ever seen like art for space worms with like really big mouths? And imagine if the mouth had like it's split open into like 3, and then the inside of the mouth
This makes the description way worse.
It does.
completely.
I gotta tell you, Thorn.
Well, imagine that is my love for you.
Your love for me
Yes.
is a gigantic monster worm that is traveling through the sewer systems at this current moment.
It's like a big heartworm.
I would have like taken like a dinner or a soiree.
No, think of it as like a big guard dog for you, a puppy, really. I called her
That-
Lily.
What is with the less melanated and calling things with that are not puppies? This is not how this works. Do you realize that that's
think-
dangerous, correct?
Oh, it's a huge masquerade breach, but you know what? That is how much I love you.
You can't.
I will not let. What?
You can't. Just because that is your record, right? Just because that's your like history, doesn't mean you gotta keep repeating history. You can take a break. Ted,
Honestly, you're overreacting, darling. You're overreacting. I think you just need to meet Lily.
I will not.
You'll meet her eventually.
I'm sure I will.
Everything will be fine. Lily already ate everyone down there that was poking around.
Christian, over the
Fine.
back of the phone call, you hear.
Oh, at the back of their phone call.
Yeah.
Okay. Before I lose my mind and go hit a sandbag into oblivion, I should also tell you this. On my way back, I saw not just Thoreau's. There are copies of you, both versions of you, running around Nolans freely, conversating with one another as if it's a normal day occurrence.
So you're seeing a thorn and a thorn together?
I'm seeing a thorn and an Ambrose together.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that's it. That's it. That's it. Just take me away, why don't you? Why don't we just go to the floor and I prostrate myself before them and I burn in the sun and I get stuffed in that glass coffin? Because that's honestly, I'm already caught.
They're escalating that. They are certainly escalating that, is for sure.
All right, so
I
we're
don't-
fucked.
Something's coming. Something's gonna come. It always does.
All right. Well, hey Max, how much do you love me?
Right now, or
That's not the question you ask after I tell you what I told you.
Max, how much do you love me?
As a friend, I guess an adequate amount. As someone who's
Maximilian Washington, how much
Yes.
do you love me?
What do you want? What is it? What is it, man?
Man, Jesus Christ. Oh,
Ah!
all right.
Thought.
All right.
I can't. I'm trying.
Listen. If the four came and they tried to do something, would you be on
Uh-huh.
my side? Would you play in my sandbox and not theirs?
that's a big ask.
Are you asking me to fight for ancient vampires for you?
You know, I mean, only if you want to. I'm not going to force you. I wouldn't want to force you to do anything you don't want to do.
Here's how I see it. Your sire is literally using your faces to break the masquerade. Technically, that's not your fault. So technically, they're more in the wrong than you are currently.
I see. So what
I would have said this with my full confidence if you didn't build a subway worm.
Oh,
Jeff.
Jeff, is that you?
it is.
It is Jeff. I mean, like, if we're taking, I'm not sure if there are statutes of limitations for vampire crimes, considering how long we live, but Devora is committing literal crimes by creating versions of you and letting them wander free.
I don't think that's a crime. If she did things while she was in the, I suppose.
For your sake, you better hope it's a crime by association. Because if you do get caught by the four, then that's a lifeline, I suppose, I guess. Because Devora is much more dangerous than you are.
You have no idea.
That's the idea. Exactly. Don't know.
So you'll come to my defense if something happens.
Yes.
Good. Because my fallback plan was really just having Lily wreak havoc and destruction upon the city, eating anything in her path, and escaping with her to freedom. That was that's why I made the saddle on her, Adam Bone. But see, now that you've said that, I feel more than confident that I don't have to do these things. I don't have to be mean. I can just, I can depend on my friends. See, I'm growing.
That's that. You know what? I'll take it. I will. You have won this argument of morality this day. Congratulations.
I'll just blame the worm on Devora.
I mean,
She drank the worm.
you drank the worm. I guess you could try, but again, this is all dependent on how it happens and who catches you first. If you get caught. Hopefully we can muster up some kind of deal because of what we know, because of the dangers with the with the harvester and the dangers with the Hakote and the egg situation and the danger potential of Devora coming to the city or and causing masquerade breaches with your face. Hopefully they can see some semblance of usefulness, and hopefully they can, I know you don't like this, use you to maybe get rid of problems in the city. I know you hate the politics and the hierarchy and all that stuff, but that we kind of need that more than ever if it means keeping you alive.
All right, well, that's an angle, and that's an interesting angle, and you have very interesting ideas. I will consider it. So, you spoke to Angelo. Let's get off of me for a second. Let's get on top of you. What did Angelo say?
Angelo apologized. I cursed him out, and then we had a conversation.
As a good boy. About what?
I mean, about the origins, about why he did what he did, about improving the situation.
And do you believe him?
It's not whether if I believe him or not, it's whether he puts in the work in or not.
And, oh, God, how do I even do this? Do you feel, do you feel as though this is good and healing for you and your sire? Do you feel good about it?
Are you throwing up in your mouth currently?
I am sick to my stomach. I'm trying. Yes, you love your daddy very much, and I'm sure he will change just for you. But just don't let that go yet. Just kind of marinate. Make a brine out of it.
Like
Pickle yourself in anger.
Well, I'm not gonna be angry for anger's sake. I was that for a very long time, and it did not end well for me.
Well, did he mention anything else?
What? See, this
What's
gets
that?
this gets back to the topic of you.
Oh, well, on top of me again. That's fun. All right.
Well, not in the fun way. In the they basically kind of told me that they know way.
They know what way?
Who you are way.
All right. Well, Baton Rouge is like 30, 45 minutes from here. I think. Make it there and then take a train or maybe a Greyhound to Texas.
Look, it wasn't official.
Texas is nice.
It wasn't official. But I kind of got the semblance that he did. And the fact that he just warned me, didn't say he was going to tell or do anything about it. It's got to mean something.
Maximilian, by association, you would be in danger too. So we could we could cut our losses right now, and I could take my little wormy, and I could. I don't know how I'd get him out, but I could just slip off again. It'd be easy. It'd be so easy to do that.
Leave the problems of the multiple yous running around for me to clean up.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Mm-hmm.
Quite the
You're right.
swath of chaos you've left here.
All of a sudden,
Do that.
Max, you get a phone call. Your second line is ringing, and it is Aubrey.
Hold on 1 second, and then I'm gonna put.
Trying to just bring the whole group together.
I was totally fine. I was watching.
Yeah, just.
Should I hold, or you can put it on three-way? Put it on three-way.
It must have been a pocket dial because honestly, I was doing my own thing. He is in his room, and he's kind of embraced the chaos of life that it is. It's everything that's going on, and with the worms and the many-faced gods. He's embraced the idea that it is better to burn out than fade away. So he's going full chaos mode. His room is full of pictures of Polaroids of him and his mother doing a bunch of scandalous things. He's taken her to dinner, and he has taken her to a paint class with wine. It's painting with a twist, and they painted, and he's just like looking at the photos. It's like, if this is how it ends, it's wind and fire.
I went towards.
And then he realizes that he hears hello, hello on the phone, and he's like, oh, butt dial. I'm assuming you needed something. I am quite busy.
I'm just checking up on you. Well, you called me.
Well, let's not make this weird, gaslighty. You obviously called me.
Well, you called me. Let's not call it what's not. What's up? Are you good? You okay?
Just lying in bed. Of course, you knew that. You know.
I don't know the activities of your butt.
Well, if we're discussing my butt, it's quite a few things.
Is your butt okay? Are you okay?
I don't know.
I'm looking at it in the mirror right now, and I can say that it's never looked better.
Is the rest of you okay?
Well, I can't see all of me.
Are the parts that you can't see okay?
They look, well, as advertised.
We can keep doing this Abbott and Costello for a bit longer before I get legitimately kind of peeved. I'm on the phone with I can't say his name out loud because I don't know if I'm here. I'm online with Thorn. On the other line, on my you called my office phone, and I have a cell phone. I'm surprised you have my office phone number. I didn't actually give it to you.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mind your business.
You called my business, literally.
Well, look at you minding it. I'm so proud.
Oh my god.
Did he tell you about the worm?
Oh, I got told about it. Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I don't like it. I hate it. I hate as many things of. I don't. Hate's a strong word. I'm displeased that it's in my city. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Oh, so he hasn't actually shown you it?
No, I've heard it, not seen it.
It's making noise. Is that?
Well, it's. I guess it's with them where they are.
Oh, you mean the tube worm?
What other worm is there?
Anyways, you were saying about the tube snake.
Gross. Oh, God damn it.
I'm British. We call it the tubes.
I always forget. I'm my many Brit classes. I missed that lesson, I guess. I was just talking with them about how my meeting with Angelo went.
Did you want to put them on three-way?
I guess I can.
Do you have that on your phone?
give me a fucking... Go do that real quick. Set this chaotic scene up even more.
You just set the phone by the phone.
Yeah, just literally just like, it's like setting it. Just like there you go. You hear both each other. There you go. You good?
This is not the three-way I was thinking of, but it'll do.
God,
Hello, Aubrey.
He says he's not interested in your little tube worm.
what's happening? Look. The meeting went okay. I talked with Angelo. Had a nice, mature conversation. As two adults should, even two vampires should. Talking is fundamental. As you both know, I love it.
I feel like he's talking down to me.
I'm talking at you.
I'll have you know, I've been in therapy a lot.
Congratulations.
So-
That's good.
I can tell when someone's speaking down to me.
I would never speak down to you.
Well, Aubrey, Angelo's home was breached by Devora, or one of her little cronies.
Angelo's home.
Yes.
Sounds like he solved our problem for us.
Well, that's one of many problems on that list. So they have invaded Angelo's space. Angelo may know our friend's secret. And speaking of that secret, many copies, at least 3 instances of copies, are walking around Nolans, just freely. Both versions.
So are we getting out of
Together.
town then?
That I can't do that.
Of course you can. You can take a Greyhound or a plane.
That's what I was saying. Anyways, Max isn't going, and I don't want to leave a mess behind for Max. But also, and more importantly, I can't leave Max or you behind. So you either come with me by choice, or...
I don't imagine there are two.
You know
saddles
what?
on the
I'm not
wagon.
going to finish that sentence. I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to stay.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Never
You're
forget
welcome.
that.
You know,
Mhm.
I thank you. Never mind. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to.
It was what? Can you just tell me what the something was, so I don't have to wonder?
Oh, I was just saying that I heard about the Samitsi one time that like fused his lovers to like his back so they could never escape them, and they were always together, and it was just I just thought it was romantic, and I wanted to say, oh, I wish I could burrow myself in your chests. But then I was thinking about it, and I thought to myself, you know, you shouldn't say this out loud. But then you pressed me, and so then I must, and I did. And
Well,
I'm sorry for
glad,
what I.
I'm glad you did. I'm honestly very glad you did, so we could discuss that's a boundary issue.
Sure.
I feel like Ambrose's theme song should be "Horror of Our Love" by Ludo.
Yeah.
If you don't know that song, you need to go check it out. But that's definitely
It
Ambrose.
fits. It fits.
I just
Yep.
I feel
Absolutely.
like now I don't want to watch Human Centipede with you, and
Is that your favorite film?
I just am really into horror movies. I have a thing for
What?
the strange and unusual.
I don't want to think. I mean, that seems like it'd be right up your alley. That movie, truly.
All right,
Really?
to interject,
So,
are you guys planning on going to team up somewhere tonight, or
I mean, we could. I mean, if you want strength in numbers, but I don't know what the next move is. Honestly, it seems like our enemies are making all the moves. We can't figure out one that doesn't end with us getting put out to dock or put in a swamp or put in a weird sewer. I don't.
Well, at risk of sounding like, you know, the stereotypical whitey in a horror film, how about we split up and cover more ground that way?
Okay, and where would you like to split up and do this? What are we splitting up for? What's the move?
I don't know. Well, Let's see what's on our to-do list. There's still the Garu matter,
I mean,
but we don't really need to.
can't do much about that. That's kind of out. That's just out there, right? Like, and then there's maybe some in the sewers, but I guess that would be your territory to figure out where they are, where they last went.
The Macaulay, not the Guru.
Macaulay.
Yeah.
Macaulay. I mean, I'm sure that they're also shape changes. They can also turn into human beings, correct?
Love the way he pronounced that.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking about, I don't know, scouting the city, finding a thorn or two, murdering them. Yeah.
I mean,
In
In cold blood, with our bare hands. I'm on my way.
they would know best about where Devora is, or if they're in the city. So,
You mean
maybe-
like torture them for information?
I mean, you've got mental powers, man.
This night has everything. Evening.
Oh, so
This
should we
club
go on
has
a hunt
everything.
and then we can have Aubrey just rip into their minds and it sounds fabulous.
I mean, like that seems like the best course. It's the one thing we can tangibly do right now, right? It's finding the thorns or the impulses and getting rid of them before shit goes down. If shit goes down, if they're being watched, we don't know what's happening with them. All I know is that I saw them walking around nonchalant, literally having conversations with one another, acting like as normal, I say, in the evening.
Do you know where they went, or do you know where they could have gone, or did you overhear them at all?
I had animals follow them,
Oh,
so I do need to see if they made it back safely.
I love that your superpower is heart.
I'm not sure if I like take being called. This is out of character, Christian. I don't know if I could take being called my team as a compliment. Or just the most damning thing. I'll leave. Holy shit! What a way to break down the game.
Yeah, seriously, that was just
wow.
well done, Thaddeus.
Well done. That's your best one. That's your best one. Yeah. Holy shit! That's really good.
I just.
I mean,
I'm sure I don't understand your American references. You're just the heart of the team. That's surely what I meant.
I appreciate that. Also, that was a very good reference. I will give you that. You
I've
get full kudos.
Binge watching a lot of cultural things as he tucks an episode of like a movie of Scary Movie inside the couch.
Don't you know?
I have been answering the phone a lot, like "What's up?" lately. I don't get it, but I'm told it's very funny
It was
for a
funny.
brief time in the 90s.
Yes, the briefest time was late 90s, early 2000s. That was hip. Anyway, I will see if I can contact the animals I left to do that, and I will call you for the location. How's that sound?
oh, it sounds good to me.
Where are we meeting?
I have a question.
I will
Yes.
call you when I find out.
We're gonna
Alright.
meet at the place, not beforehand.
I mean, I'll meet. I gotta see what the animals say, man. If the animals say anything, if they don't, if I can't find them, then we're shit out of luck there.
We
But
can have a little meet cute, and we can pretend to both grab for the same. Go on, we'll call you animals.
yeah, I'm gonna go do that. You guys have a conversation with each other. I'm gonna hang up, and the call's gonna end. But you guys could just call each other. God,
Don't tell me what to do.
Double
do
click.
it.
Immediately calling.
just click.
All right, so Max, are you now heading out like on a mission to go find those two? It was just one bird.
There's one bird that I told to get many birds
Yep.
to then go follow them. That pair.
Was it a pigeon?
I think so.
Yep.
What's the level of this pigeon? Is it New York pigeon or is it?
There is no. Sorry, you don't got no mafia pigeons going on.
Air Bros gets a giant worm. I get a mediocre below average.
You get
pigeon.
mediocre pigeon.
All right. Okay. I see how it is.
All right.
Okay, well, I just don't trust every bird you talk to. There's a lot of. I've heard they very bourgeoisie.
They work for that bourgeoisie, that bird
Government
mafia.
pigeon.
It's fun. It's,
All
yeah,
right.
it's government. It works for the LAPD.
So you go back over to the area where just a block and a half away from Angelo's house, looking for the same birds that you saw before, and you see there's a small flock of pigeons, I guess you call it.
It's not flock. It's a flock, yeah.
Like,
just
the heck?
gonna walk over there.
As you walk out, one of them just like stops nibbling at the ground, just like pops its head up, and then turns and gives that ooh ooh. Then all the other pigeons pop their head up and now turn towards you. They're all just like standing in attention.
Remember me? I hope I'm speaking to the right one. I don't want to cause any problems. That's a whole field of worms right there. Ooh.
How do I approach this properly?
Whoa. I don't want to get bird canceled. Aviary canceled. Like all flights done.
The first pigeon
Finished.
starts to like hop its way over to you, and then just like
aviation.
just looks up at you, and goes, "Follow,
Right now.
follow."
Do you mean follow you, or did you follow the people I asked you to follow?
Follow.
God. See, this is unfair. This is big worm. I gotta deal with the intelligence level. Okay. I'm just gonna call. Does he fly anywhere? He's just looking at me.
He's waiting on you.
Oh, he's waiting. He looks like he's waiting. He's
Yep.
Like, okay. I'm gonna give these two a call. I guess. If these two are in the middle of conversating, I don't want to interrupt a scene if it happens.
All right. So then the question is, after Max hung up, did you two get back another phone call?
Oh yeah, very brief something, I'm sure. Met up so that we could meet up with him. What's up? Call this over. Is it?
We're with each other. Sad. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Where'd you meet up?
Where'd you meet up? Yeah.
I went to Thad's house. I went to Uncle's
Okay.
house.
Okay. All right. Cool. You are above sewer level. Cool.
I wanted to go to the deli. They've got the meats. Obvious.
Hey, I got the pigeon I talked to. He's telling me to follow him, so I'm literally waiting like a block away from Angelo's place.
You're just gonna trust a bird.
I mean, it's the only one I can trust in the moment.
Well, we'll get something to sweeten the deal. Is there any birdseed places open this late at night?
I'll be like deli.
Wait a minute. He put his intel in the hands of pigeons.
They don't have hands.
Is that what I'm hearing in the background? Is that cooing noise what I'm hearing in the background?
You realize birds were used as messengers for like a bunch of wars, right?
I don't imagine
Yes,
by
but
the
these
winning side.
Normans-
Hey, descendants might be good. I don't know. This might be a spy bird. You a spy bird?
All right. Well, what did they say exactly?
You're asking the bird if it's a spy bird?
Yeah.
Jerry, you see another bird missing an eye?
That's good. That's a soldier right there.
That's who you need. That's who you should have got on your side, but no.
Thank you for your service.
That one goes coo.
Guy gets a government paycheck every month.
He gets a pension. He's got benefits. He's got more benefits than me.
He goes to spread his wings, you see fucking little like metal.
It's like calcified birdseed.
Cool.
Cool.
This is what we're doing tonight, guys. Let's go.
This is the adventure. This is it. And Max is just gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna trust that. That looks dependable. That's a I got a dependable flock here. Just get over here with you. Bring birdseed, I guess, or sunflower seeds.
We're gonna bring rice.
Oh
Do
no.
that. I know you're a monster, but God, come on now. I thought you like
Listen.
animals.
If they don't answer us correctly in accordance, we'll just force feed them one at a time until they all pop.
You would treat these soldiers with
Okay.
respect. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can I get a hoorah?
Kura.
Hoorah.
There you go. Hangs up the phone.
I was really excited about holding down an informant. Now I have qualms about holding down a bird.
Hey, Aubrey, I have a question for you before we go.
Darling,
How are you going to feel once we do catch, the thorns and the ambroses? How are you going to feel about wrapping your hands around their neck and watching the light leave their eyes?
I hope that they have
As,
a
like,
good
I stare
memory.
up at you.
Darling. And he gets intensely close. The silver of the butt of his gun just catching the light in just a way as he runs his hand down to it. I hope that they have at least something, a good memory, before he reaches out, grips the back of your hair. Something that they can grab onto, hold tight, something that I can pry from their hands, a simple memory that I can take from them and remind them that they messed with the wrong group. Or something like that. I don't know. I'll improvise.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that was intense. I like that. I'm gonna dive into that later. Let's leave. That was really nice. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what the question was. Let's go.
All right. You guys head out, and it takes you enough time for you to get over to or Max's. Max, in the meantime, are you talking to the first bird, or are you talking to One-Eyed Jerry Spybird?
I mean, I'm making conversation, I guess.
Max, I'm pinned down, poking him in the chest.
Just like I think because I knew I was visiting birds, I've got like some kind of granola bar or sports bar, and I'm just kind of like sitting on the curb, feeding them individually as they come up.
The pigeons there are definitely going at it and having a blast that you're eating, except for Spybird. They're a little wary of food being handed off to them by humans.
Of course.
They know better.
How close does this look to the scene from John Wick where we're going onto the roof and there's just this old guy who's dealing with birds?
Yeah, just Lawrence.
I actually haven't seen that
Yeah,
one,
just
so
it's very good.
Here, I got another one here. Bad reference. Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone 2, lady with the bird, the bird lady.
oh, you're pretty darn close there. So let's carry on with the scene.
Yeah.
I love that. He's just beating them, and he's just like, how far did you have to travel to like? I know you told me to follow you, but like, did they give you any trouble? Any of you? I'm guessing most of you went. I'm guessing.
They stop. They finish their granola. They go, food, more food, follow, more food, more follow, more follow, food, follow.
And I look over at Spybird. I can help. Help me, please. Help.
You see him just like making his way forward. And he looks at you and goes, rendezvous?
A+. You get a gold star. I should have seen that fucking coming. Got me. Max is defeated, and he just like puts the bar fully down. Just takes out another one. It just lays it at the center of the circle. Just like, fine. I gotta find some real Doolittle animals here. This basic surface level shit's not working.
So Spybird.
I gotta train. Maybe I gotta train.
Spybird looks at you putting the granola bars down and the other pigeons going and goes, rendezvous with your friends?
Yeah, we're waiting I'm waiting for them to come, and then we can all go to where I'm guessing you're gonna lead us, I suppose.
Affirmative.
So John, have some if you like. It's fresh, no preservatives, all natural, good crunch.
No, thank you, sir.
I respect that.
We'll say by this time, as you're finishing up this little conversation, the other two, you guys shuffle in on the street and see Max huddled over a bunch of pigeons and saluting to one of them.
A dusky, dark man looking handsome feeding birds in the park.
This is the middle of the street. It's not the park.
I can't tell. This whole place.
Hey.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know you could hear me. I thought you were wrapped up in your conversation.
I can hear perfectly fine. I hear a lot more now. Thanks.
Did you salute that bird?
That's a bird that served.
You got served. I have been watching a lot of popular culture.
It's military. What?
Anyway,
they're
he
gonna
two-step on you?
I'm not gonna ask them about the service. That's kind of they serve. That's all I need to know. Anyway, they're gonna lead us to. I'm guessing where they found them, located them. I fed them enough, so they should be happy to help.
So we're
all
going
this feed for nothing.
We're going to meet or find. We're going to. They know where the Tzimisce are. That they know.
They know where the two versions of you went.
Okay. All right. So, you know how I am, and I'm just a wee 10-year-old neonate kindred.
Right.
And you know the things that I create, and you've seen some of the things that I can do. Yes?
Yes.
So we are going to meet two older Tzimisce.
You seem so gung-ho about it on the phone.
I do, but I was, in my head, I was thinking we'd sneak up on them like one at a time. All right.
Well, this might not be leading us to them. That might be leading us to where they stay. We don't know until we follow, right? We follow, and then we see where it leads, and then we make kind of attack that. We don't just go barging in if we can help it.
All right.
And we're down. Gentlemen, ladies, and ladies, lead the way, I guess. Down birds.
Only Spybird flaps its wings up and lands on your shoulder. And he goes, 3 blocks down, turn left.
We're just hearing like coo,
Yeah.
and then he's like doing it.
Yep. So the bird starts leading you throughout the city to different locations, and every time you guys make a turn, you see him checking out heavily with his one good eye, checking out the entire surrounding areas. Sometimes he'll put his wing in front of your eyes, telling you to stop, as he keeps on looking around. And then he'll go, cool. Carry on. And those keeps on moving you back and forth. And then he leads you to a very small, pretty beat up. You can't even call it a park, so much it is as a tree that's stuck between 4 buildings that has a little bit of grass. And he leads you to this specific tree. He tells
we-
he tells you guys. He tells Christian rather, Max. He goes, "Wait a moment. I'll bring them to you." And he flies up into the tree.
And Max is just like, get ready. Something might go down. Okay, that was quicker than I expected.
We've been on a lot of adventures. Macaulay, Shigagami, or something such thing. We've seen a lot of crazy things. But I just watched you walk several blocks, taking directions from a bird. And this somehow seems the most disconnected logical reasoning.
Wow. I mean, it's reason for me too, but it's kind of natural. You just gotta go with the flow. You can look up at the tree.
Inside the tree, within the dense foliage of the leaves, you hear the one pigeon cooing, and you hear multiple different birds cawing. Several long minutes pass. You cannot understand what they're saying because you do not have the link to the other birds just yet.
No.
The spy pigeon comes down. You see a few of his chest feathers are rustled up, and he just smooths them out.
Oh,
He had to get rough.
you got to get her up a little bit. Okay.
And he says, they will meet you. As soon as he says that, 4 crows come flying down and land at your feet as well.
Oh,
Are these his cronies?
Haha.
that's good. That's very good.
I'm here all day. Apparently.
Max, what are they saying? What is this? What are they?
Well,
What are they doing?
Let me find out. And he kneels down. Help me. See.
He's fucking with us, right? Like, this is all bullshit. He's just fucking with us.
And one of the crows
I don't
goes,
think so, my darling.
you trying to employ the birds of this city?
Oh my god.
He did it. He did it. I got my crows. Okay.
One of the crows tells only lies. The other only truth.
Look, I wouldn't encroach on business or request without compensation.
Oh, there's going to be compensation. You got the shinies?
Oh, shinies. What kind of shinies you talking? Any? Or quality?
We only work with the highest quality shinies. You want good intel, we got good shinies. Isn't that right, boys? Yeah, we want the good shinies. Come on.
Damn it. Good shinies. Good. Hey, do you have any shiny objects on you?
Are you kidding me?
I'm legit. Aubrey, I have never
Yes.
been more serious in my life.
There's a Walgreens a block from here. Let me go buy some aluminum foil. I'll wrap everything in it. This will be the shiniest fucking tree they've ever had.
Well, I'm sure. Hey,
Are they bartering with you? Are they bartering with us?
it's not bartering. It's
Extortion.
no,
By birds.
no, not extortion. Extortion.
Are they
means I
trying to
don't
make a
have-
deal?
This is business.
It's business. It's just business.
shit's for the birds.
Haha.
Bird business.
What exactly? I asked this because we can procure you many shiny things quite easily. But we would want the first payment to be a good one, you know?
You're looking for the whereabouts of some peoples.
This is true.
One of them looks like that one, picking up its wing and pointing at Thorn.
Yes, it does. Yes.
It just pointed at me, Aubrey.
Yeah. It knows.
remembers your face.
It
It's
remembers your
unnerving.
face. Yeah, it
I've
knows
heard
your
that about
face.
crows.
They
That's
are
why you're
quite
never to do anything
intelligent.
evil
Yeah.
to a crow. They all know.
They all remember. They are quite intelligent.
We've got a vast network.
I believe that. Many birds in the city. But we talking like coins, talking tinfoil, we talking necklaces, jewelry. What are we talking?
Ah, there we go. The first two, now we can get tin foil and coins ourselves whenever we want. But jewelry, yeah, something nice and shiny to bring home to the missus.
Fucking bird. He's my favorite NPC.
This is like,
What are they saying?
He did a lot of like neck movement. Was he talking shit?
No, actually, hey, Thorn, buddy, how attached to you are your jewels and jewelry? This is kind of.
Don't you tell me they want my shit.
They want shiny shit. I don't make the rules. They do. This is. They.
Gonna run your shit. Let's go.
Right?
What do they say? What?
It's not a robbery. It's not. It's simply a price.
Yeah,
you want to know? We want to know what
I've been hustled before. I've been to New York City.
Oh,
I
you
grew
seem
up on the
like
streets.
northern crows, but I will respect the business. I respect a good family business. Respect it. But this is to find out where you are when you're not standing next to me. Right?
So, understood. Just keep
Fine. I'll just. This really means a lot to me. My old coach, remember, used to wear this. But here you go. I suppose that the fucking birds need it for intel, so take it.
Thank you. I will get you a new collar, and it will be grand.
You notice that Marco did not want his ring. I don't have anything.
Yes.
I don't have anything.
It's fine. I just took it off their corpse as they were dying. You can just give it to them. It's fine.
Well, if I die, you can take something off my corpse. How about that?
You're not.
I'm also gonna take your entire corpse if you die.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm dead. What the fuck am I gonna do with it?
Well, see, you know how like people sometimes turn their pets into like taxidermy? That would be you.
Don't turn me into a statue.
Just give them the fucking necklace.
What does this do?
Ho ho ho! Hey Frankie, this is right up your alley. You see one who's like struts. Oh, that's my shit right there. You see him just like hold on to it, and two others are like grabbing on, like they're figuring out how to buckle it onto him.
Want me to help? I can help.
Based solely on the science of lift, and there's no way he could fly with that, right?
He will do his damnedest, I'm sure. Try.
So the first crow
I
goes.
hope a fucking cat gets him when he's trying to fly.
First crow goes. All right. So this lookalike you got, he walks around with a bunch of friends. There's about 4 or 5 of them in total that we've seen.
4 or 5?
4 or 5 of them, yeah. They like to hang out in the fancy schmancy French district. There's a hotel over there. I don't know what the name of it is. I can't read, but it's a nice looking one. It's got some white columns in front of it. Got some big bushes, some fake horses, statues, I guess you call them.
Yeah. Marble statues of horses.
Yeah, we call it our toilet, but whatever.
I mean, the world's your toilet, honestly.
Got a very good point.
The world's his toilet. What are they talking about?
Hey, I'm trying. One moment. Okay, so 4 or 5 of them, right?
Oh, hold on. No, only tell the one that gave the shiny. You can tell Mr. Cheapskate to go over. He said Walgreens. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Go to Dwayne Reed or whatnot.
Look, I don't know what he just said, but I feel offended. There's a lot of head movement.
Well, I will admit you did offend them, and they feel offended. They understand you. I will say that right now. They can understand English.
That's weird.
I don't know why.
We also know some Spanish.
Giving me...
They also know some Spanish.
We listen to everything and everybody.
I respect that. They're also multilingual teams. So
They're giving me Godfather vibes.
Lauren's an oligarch over there.
wow, oligarchies. Wow, got a whole political structure. That is
It-
impressive.
Listen.
Yes, let's dig into the bird hierarchy. Is there time?
I need you to back up. You're gonna get pecked to death. I don't want that to happen.
We're called a murder for a reason, bitch.
I don't know what he said. That fucking bro.
Shit!
You're called a medic. I'm fucking dare you.
My favorite. These are my favorite guys. I asked and I received. I got a nice Christmas present. This is great.
So good.
Oh, shit, that's fucking good. Okay, I'm gonna relate what you told me to my friend, the ones with the lookalikes. Okay, so there's 4 or 5 of them. Does that track?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that tracks. They've been
I don't
mainly
know.
God damn it. They've been mainly seen in the French Quarter, hotel, statues of horses. I would know what that is, right?
Yeah, you would know what hotel it is. I don't have the name of the hotel offhand, of course, because
Yeah, of course.
The old
Because-
horsey column.
The
I
old
know
horse
about that,
hotel. The old horse tail.
but- Horsey
No.
columns.
Horse statues, proper trimming on the hedges, so it's got to be a fancy place.
Of course it is. Of course it
Well-
is.
Yeah, so 4 or 5 of them are there. I saw them in the French Quarter, correct? That's where I saw them.
yes,
Yes, that does track with where I did see them.
it's the Bourbon Orleans Hotel.
There you go. I'll write that down as well. Now that I think about it, it might be the Orleans Hotel, Bourbon Orleans Hotel.
All
I don't know much beyond that. Never really had to stay.
I
in
don't
hotels.
understand. I don't understand how none of them have been caught yet. Is the Camarilla really that stupid?
I know I said to just watch those 2. I guess 4 or 5. But was anybody looking at them? Did they do anything different? Like, what were they just walking around nonchalantly?
They were knocking people, with their side checking them, getting a little rowdy sometimes, but no one really paid them any mind. And quite often, I saw them smush their face up and they turned to somebody else. Like a lot. They did it often.
Okay, so they are zamiting it up, changing their faces often. When you say changing their faces often, do you mean like just into random people or just into the same 2 people?
Random people. I see this one of them turn into like 10 different people. There's one of them that cycles through just 3 faces. 2 of them one of them looks like this guy. Another one looks like a tidy, tight-ass pretty boy. The other one is just like an older woman.
What does Devora look like?
Devore. Well, she has chin-length auburn hair, large blue eyes. She's stunningly beautiful. Petite.
Yeah, this ain't her.
You saying that?
Nah.
Okay, so
This is an old crone.
old crone.
Like, come here, pretty. I'll get your kitty cat.
Oh, so like an old like witch.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's maybe not Devora. Maybe it is, and Devora's just hiding as an old woman.
So, who exactly have they seen them turn into, or?
They've seen them turn into you, then Bros, and then this old version of a woman,
I see.
and he
Doesn't ring any bells.
was kind of quick. You sure?
An older woman, a crone. I don't know anybody who looks like that.
Fair enough. Okay.
What was she blonde?
Blonde?
Gray, silver.
Gray and silver.
I don't know.
Did they talk with one another? Or were you just too high up to notice?
Oh, we saw them talking to lots of people. So I'm not sure if they were talking to each other since they can change their faces. But hey, come on.
I'm Max, by the way. Maximilian.
Nice to meet you, Maximilian. I'm Corey.
Corey. If we're gonna be business associates, might as well get kind of friendly, shouldn't we? I mean, you have a great resource here. I have access to jewelry and other shinies.
Carry on.
I can also try to convince any felines that are in the neighborhood to maybe not.
Oh, trust me, we got them on lock.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay, but if you need access to foods that are not just scraps, I can provide that as well.
We have a symbiotic relationship with several of the restaurants here. We take care of their rat problem. They take care of us with their extra foods. I like where your head's at, but I'm really, really in the mood with something shiny. Some more shinies. That's all that I need.
Hey, I can find you shiny. That's not hard for me.
Where's Walgreens guy at? Is he,
I've got a fucking shiny for him.
I got a nice shiny right here for him.
Look, I'm trying.
You'd be surprised how many bullets, and he like lifts open his coat to reveal the 3 guns. It's like,
I mean,
I could part with a couple of these. Do you think you would want some of these?
would you? I'll ask him. Would you like a bullet or two? Not shot at you, of course, but they're pretty shiny, and they do have gunpowder, which can be.
I can deliver them anytime, day or night, buddy.
Don't shoot business partners.
Oh, okay. So Corey looks back at one of the other birds and goes, "Give him a hoot." And you see the one goes, "Oh, okay, no problem."
Am I about to fight an owl?
He flies.
An owl.
He flies up into the tree, and you hear a lot of rummaging around. And then another few other crows come down with it, each one of them holding just a small handgun. And it's just like they've all just got handguns.
What is that? An 11? It's like a squirrel. I'm about to get bit by squirrels.
This World of Darkness got
Listen,
wild.
Squirrel Girl, she killed Thanos, so these crows can pick up guns.
I'll take it. You know what? We don't. This is
What the
new.
fuck is that?
It's a bird with a gun. Have you not seen that before?
What
Obviously.
the fuck is that?
I've never seen a bird with a gun.
Well, now we all have. So we
I
know.
want to,
I
as
am-
quickly as possible, unsee it.
I would also, but we've seen it.
These are your friends?
Listen-
These are your friends.
I'm trying to make friends so we don't. Get
I'm worried
shot
about
by
the
got
type
another
of people you associate with.
What do you have?
Listen, I got another harness. Just tell them to put the fucking gun down.
You heard him. Harness. Calm down. Fine.
I don't think Frank can
Right,
handle another
just-
harness. Where the hell does this guy pull these things out of? He's got harnesses up the wazoo?
He's
I don't want to know that answer.
Yes, they're in his wazoo.
He's resourceful. He's resourceful?
Was that a question?
No. No. He's resourceful. He can get many shiny. He's very shiny oriented. Man, he's got
Tell
the
them I've got a
resources.
kink.
They can understand.
We can tell by looking at this one over here.
They can tell. They can tell, and they know. Remember, they can speak.
But
English
listen,
and
we're not in the harness industry.
Spanish.
We're looking for some high quality jewelry.
I mean, you can always break them down into.
Leather? No. we want the shiny.
I'm talking about the rings of the heart, not the leather part.
I can get those rings type things from I need a mechanic down the road.
They
Oh
don't need-
no,
they-
not
they-
my rings.
They don't need the harness. Or we already got the information. We don't need information
Why are we
now.
spending more money on birds?
We're not. I'm just trying to further the relationship for later, because we will obviously need it later.
You could always come back and hustle the birds later.
Whoa, hey, nobody hustles me in my murder.
I'm not.
It's a
trying to
British
hustle.
term that means shut the fuck up.
God damn it! Aren't you
There's
supposed to be
so much
charismatic?
cooing.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be charismatic.
I don't like these birds.
They don't like you, so it's mutual. I need you to back up again.
He just goes and walks down the street and he's kicking a rock.
Bring me back a Pepsi from Walgreens. Hey, on coupons.
I don't understand him, but I feel like he wants something from the Walgreens.
Do you seriously want a Pepsi? We can get that for you.
Just to make him do something with his life. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta call to me to tell me to get a Pepsi.
Hey, can you get like a Pepsi?
I'll get him the biggest fuck. Inside, cue me just shaking up Pepsis.
These fucking crows are gonna get to...
This episode is so wild. It's crazy. Oh man.
All right, we're right now. Actually, we're gonna stop for a minute. We're gonna take our break here because it's almost 9:30. We'll be back in 15 minutes, y'all. All right.
Holy shit.
See you in a moment.
Oh my God.
Boom, there we go. And welcome back. I always gotta remember to turn myself off mute for some silly reason. Hey, Hoodles, if you're just joining us, welcome. We're talking to crows. If you've been with us here since the beginning, hey. They're called a murder for a reason.
What a great quote. What an absolute banger of a quote.
Let's just kick it off right from there. Let's keep it going.
I mean, once this is over, maybe at some point I'll ask you to follow some more people, and I will provide you with more shinies at that present time. I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship, and I just want to again thank you for getting the job done in such a timely manner.
Hey, no problem. It's a one bird asked me for a favor, we help birds out. Since you can talk to us birds, so we're corvids. I don't like to be called a bird, but you don't get to talk to humans every day. I find a nice transaction like this beneficial to both of us. Now you know where we are.
Lovely place.
We make do with what we got. If you have anything else, come find us, huh?
Yeah. You sure to do that. That's perfect with me. Once we get you your drink, I think we'll head out towards.
Oh, I don't want nothing from that guy. I just wanted to send him on a little errand.
Yeah. When he gets back, I'll just take it. It's
fine. For the rest of however long you guys live, you can just tell him, hey, you got bossed around by a crow.
Chaos. A lot of you.
Now, does this Uncle Ben's minute rice really only take a minute to cook?
No.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be cooking it.
We're
I'm gonna make my way out
getting
of the convenience store.
Yeah, look at you just have a fucking box, right?
Well, I have no idea what happened, except that you were cooing and then laughing and then cooing some more. So, this was all very riveting, but
Think about it like this. Remember how you talk to your home and it freaks me out? It's kind of like that.
Yes.
It's just the animal version of that. Okay?
This guy talks to his
Right.
home.
why did that bird just shrug?
They are very expressive. Corvid, correct?
Corvid, yeah.
Corvid.
I'm Corey the Corvid.
Corvid. Good with names. Good. Very good.
All right. Flap out, boys. And they all start heading up back into the tree and over the other buildings. Except for the ones with the guns. They stay in the tree. And you can see them all just like looking down, waiting.
I see Aubrey coming. I see Aubrey
Holding the
coming back with
block
I see Aubrey coming back with a box of rice, and I'm like, no, get out of here. Gotta get out of here.
Save yourself!
Oh no, I tripped. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh no. If only there was a species that could come get these clean for me.
I'm trying to fulfill the gangrel nature inside of me, and you are making it so hard. So
You-
hard.
You love animals, but, you take human life. Oh,
Circle of life. Anyway,
yes. Circle of life. Clean
we
it
are
up.
heading to the French Quarter.
We are. All right, let's head to the French Quarter.
I mean, where do you want to go? Like,
Well, let's go. I'm excited to murder
again,
myself. So
where
let's
was
go.
where's the excitement that you had on the phone? I'm trying to help you out.
It's time to nut up or shut up. Let's go.
Our new
Just
friend, the
realized
Pirate
that I'm
Advice.
going to be. All right, let's go.
You realize that you're going to be facing against possible bad forces. You are not alone.
Well, no. I was just thinking about what it would feel like to wrap my hands around someone's neck that looks like me and watch the light leave their eyes. But
And
that too.
And I risk my own sanity asking this question. How does that make you feel?
You know, I don't know. Not good.
Oh, okay. That's not
But
necessary.
I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Yes, yes. There's some really deep, fucked up, dark part of me. I think I can do it. I will do it. It'll be like,
Gets you up, darling.
At least no. At least be a little nervous. Not full hog. It's fine. Head to the front. I guess just be on the lookout for you. I
On the
suppose.
advice of birds.
On the advice of birds. Hey. Again,
all right. So
many
let's just go.
we literally said that they remember faces. And hey, in Japan they actually do use coin to get things out of vending machines.
Okay, well they're so small and they're such wonderful creatures, and this is where they live. They can fly anywhere, and they live in that tree.
I mean, that's their home.
Those are your friends.
They can be.
You hear
Aubrey.
Corey go, "This motherfucker's never heard of a treehouse."
They have a treehouse.
They have a treehouse. They got full cable. They got like
They're pirating Wi-Fi from the other.
they talk with the creep to get Wi-Fi.
Aubrey has 5 kilobytes of data. They have 4.
Got like
He was like, "My signal over here is so great."
they hack into your phone.
I don't have enough data to have anything. They would be able to see my browser history as very recently since being inside that place is bird extermination, where to buy birdshot,
wow.
Yeah.
Like they've got like fiber optics in their fucking treehouse. It's like,
T1 lines.
T1 lines and shit. It's ridiculous.
All right, so you guys heading over to the French Quarter now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What's the marching order?
Yeah.
I guess
my
I guess I'm first since this is my home. So I would know where it is.
All right. You guys are making your way across the town over to the French quarters. You're staying. Would you rather stay on the main roads, or do you want to stay on the back roads to get there?
I think I want to gather evidence that they might be around. So I think. Well, what time is it? How late is it out?
It's 11:30.
Okay, so there's plenty of people around, and you've got your veil on. So you'll be fine physically, right?
You probably don't know what we look like.
Listen, my face is already around the town, so it doesn't matter
Your
at
face
this
has
point.
really been getting around.
That's true.
It has. Hey. All right. Well, it'd give us an opportunity to scout out the place, and well, either way, I'm fucked, and let's just go investigate for fun, for giggles.
Everyone, please give me a wits and awareness.
Sure thing, bud.
What was that giggle for?
Stupid.
Well, stupid.
2 critical successes, 2 failures.
Nice.
Okay.
I was like, that's about how that should look.
3 successes, 1 failure.
2 crits, a success, and a failure.
Okay. 5, 4, and 3. Nice. All right. As you guys are walking around, you see that the crowds are fairly still a decent size right now. There's plenty of tourists in the area walking around with their gigantic, those stupid, skinny, tall flutes, plastic flutes that have like the
Margarita?
slushies inside. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's wearing beads, even though it's not even close to Mardi Gras. You can tell who is a tourist and who is a actual residential local.
Right. What's that?
Robin, can you please roll for me?
Mm-hmm.
survival, and resolve.
The resolve's my best one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 1, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes and 2 failures.
Okay. You see further down the way, as you're walking into the main area where the hotel is, you see that they're coming out of the hotel is an Ambrose. Inside of you, there is a battle going on. The will to charge at it, but the knowledge that that is a sure sign of you most likely getting into a huge fight by yourself with this other Ambrose.
I see one. And I am fine. I'm not going to attack it. It's down the street, and I want to kill it. I'm going to kill it. Goodbye. And then he starts walking at a stride.
Okay.
This is not how we.
Are you guys going to go right behind Ambrose as this is happening, or you let him go on your own?
Immediately putting hands on Ambrose and trying to catch them. This is not how we get the drop on someone. You're muted, Christian.
I'm trying to stop our Ambrose from going after that Ambrose, because that won't end well.
Okay.
I respect that they give us a warning, and I think with that warning, he definitely goes into like, oh,
all right.
gotta be a blockade.
We'll say that our Thorn makes it halfway between where you guys came out of to the hotel, where you're both able to stop him. Like, with your extra skills in grappling, you definitely just like lock him up, and Thaddeus, Aubrey just gets in front of him, just like, all right, darling, we're going to use our brain. We're going to use the big brain, and we're going to relax.
It's about
I'm
gaining
fine.
advantage. And this is not how we get that advantage.
I'm fine. I'm calm. I'm collected. I had a moment. It's fine. We're
In
fine.
control.
In control. How about this? You guys take the back streets.
Boys.
I know. My brain could not do
You
it.
were in sync.
They're back. Ooh, you're good.
And I will take the main road, and I will try to coerce, follow, so we don't lose them. I'll walk up to them like I know them, like I don't know it's not you.
Come along, Ambrose. Let's tell our friend goodbye. Bye.
Right? All right. All right. I'm going. It's fine. We'll corner them. It'll be fine.
You're the
Lead the
spider.
way, Aubrey.
Just then, you all see a Stretch Lincoln limousine pull up to the side of the hotel. This limousine looks extremely familiar, one that you may have just have taken a ride in just the other night. Out of the back, 6 men step out, each one of them as large and imposing as the next. The last one out of the car is your prince, Felicity.
Back it up, back it up, back it up.
Her 6 hounds, her 6 hounds quickly charge and surround the Ambrose that's coming out of the hotel. You guys are close enough that you can hear Felicity as she comes closer and says, "Well, well, well, Ambrose Windsor, we have been looking for you. I do say that you've given us all quite the runaround for many, many years, but we always get what we hunt. Now, please, get in the car or else we'll be having a little bit of a scene here. The person imitating Ambrose looks shocked, bewildered, confused, and a little bit off-put. Not scared, but disappointed. With a smirk, they say, "You must be the prince. Well, well. How sad it must be to know that you did not catch Ambrose." Felicity then looks around, sees the party standing in the back of the road. She nods at you guys, looks at the other Ambrose, walks forward, and whispers something into its ear, before with a flash of her arm, something strikes the side of Ambrose's neck. As she walks back and sits down inside the limousine. You watch as you see crimson starting to pour down the front of the imposter Ambrose. The 6 hounds, 2 of them are now holding him up and closing off view from everyone else, walling him, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and the 2 on his side, as they start to carry him and bring him into the limousine. The doors close, and the car starts to turn around, coming in your direction, and then slowly comes up beside you. The back window slowly rolls down, and Felicity leans back. You can see her now. "I do want to apologize for any inconvenience that I may have put upon you, Thorn. We have our Ambrose. I do want to offer my thanks for any help you may have given us. And again, I do apologize to all 3 of you for any inconvenience I may have put you in."
I'm sure
Not at
Kindred business has been quite chaotic since you've been here, but thank you for your efforts in cleaning it up. Understandably so, it can get messy.
Oh, it's about to get very messy in here, so I must not dilly-dally, but yes, we'll be in touch shortly. As she's rolling up the window, you hear the imposter start screaming in agony inside, and the limousine, as it's going down the road, you see it's shifting back and forth slightly on its axis.
So, there it is. Camarilla justice. No courts, no talking, no interrogation, just... It isn't right.
They will call it justice. We will call it something else.
I feel guilty.
For that person. For that creature. And what they were willing to do to you, put you through. They would have seen your head on a spike.
But what did they do? Except walk around the city with my face,
As they
taking
were taught.
away...
That's
They
not
do
on you.
as they were
Hi.
told.
That's not on you.
Ambrose ignores them, walks past, and heads down to the hotel. And he's intent on going inside.
Give me a wits investigation, please. as you are now scanning the area intently.
Location 4, 5. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. My heart fucking dropped in my chest. Out of my chest for that shit. Ooh.
6 successes.
As you're marching across the way, you see another Thorn stuck in his tracks, eyes wide open, watching the direction where the car is just left. And they are not fully outside of the hotel. They are still within the foyer area, the grand entranceway, looking out through the glass doors.
Ambrose runs up and opens the glass doors. Wait, don't leave.
The other Thorn snaps out of his momentary fear and looks you in the face and goes, "Oh, shit." And turns and starts running to the closest stairwell.
Stop running! I'm not going to hurt you! And he runs after him.
Okay. Gentlemen, what are you two doing?
Following, I guess, booking it to catch this guy.
I've never seen somebody so desperate.
This is their life we're talking about.
Well, they did just watch their prom date leave for someone else, but...
And get killed for it, yeah.
Yes, I'm completely fucked. In their car.
Running, so I'm fucking gang rocking, probably outpacing motherfuckers till day goes home.
They run incredibly fast for such high-heeled shoes.
It's impressive.
Okay. Ambrose, you are running right behind this Thorn. They are going up several flights of stairs to the 3rd, 4th, 5th floor, and they open up the door and start running down the hallway. We'll say you're about 10 feet behind them, but you know exactly which door has just been opened up. And you start bursting through it and start careening down the hallway at them. You see them make a turn down another hallway, another turn down a hallway, and then you see them fumbling with a key card to open up a door.
Football tackle.
That's exactly what he's gonna do. Stop running, you stupid bitch! I'm not going to hurt you! And just lunges to tackle him.
I'm not going to hurt you, tackle. Hey, thanks for the raid, Super Dylan. It's funny, I was actually going to raid Super Dylan tonight when we were done also, so that's very ironic.
I saw that I was watching their stream, I saw that they were coming, and I was like, oh, they're gonna come real quick. Oh, shit.
Thank you for joining us. Yeah, you definitely tackle him. You tackle this Thorn to the ground, and they're just like, what do you want? What do you want?
Stop moving! God, I'm not going to kill you, okay? Alright? Just stop moving!
They freeze up.
I'm not going to kill you. Promise is promise.
Alright. Where is Devora?
Who?
Where's Devora? And Ambrose is going to pat him down for a phone. Where is it? He probably got it somewhere.
Yeah, you find a phone.
All right, let's look through the contacts.
There is no Devora.
How do you get in contact with her?
I don't know who this Devora is. Why would I be in contact with somebody I don't know?
You know who I am.
Yeah, you're Thorn.
Right. Now, who told you to be Thorn?
The Ambrose they just took away.
And who was the Ambrose that they just took away?
All I knew that was Ambrose.
Who do you work for? That Ambrose?
Yes. I guess not anymore, though, but...
Are you a Zemitzi?
A what?
Are you a... Investigate. Is this person human?
Can I guess we make it up there. Can I sense the beast?
You can definitely sense the beast. You can investigate, but you're not going to be able to tell if they're a vampire from investigating, really.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Taste them.
Max, handle this.
Just look at them, sense the beast.
This is a human. This is a human.
I guess. Are you still on the floor with them, holding them down?
I'm straddling them.
Oh, you started. Okay. And he's gonna kneel down. A human.
What do you mean I'm a human? Aren't you human? Hold on.
Where's the key card at?
It's on the floor.
Take it. Open the door. Drag his ass inside.
Rose gets up to allow that.
Just
Come
quick
on.
motions. Quick motions. Just drag.
He's going, he's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
And toss his ass on the bed.
Not like this.
Explain the look.
What?
What's all this? What's all this?
The Ambrose, he said he was going to give me plastic surgery so that I could, not be a face in the crowd, and he was going to get me some work. And so he put me to sleep, and then I woke up with this new face on.
How much did he offer to pay you?
$75,000.
Damn. Okay. So you're just an actor?
No, I was just a regular guy. I was a bank teller, and I wasn't doing anything. There was no room for lateral motion or anything like that. So I looked for anything I could, and Ambrose Windsor of all people.
Child, tell me. And as he says this, he takes off his coat, and you can see the hanging silver handles, the pearl handle of a long gun on his back.
Oh God,
Sets
no,
the coat.
no.
Oh, child, calm down. Tell me, how did you meet this Ambrose Windsor?
I was at a bar, a real shitty hole in the wall, and of all people, he walked in. I didn't care who he was, and then everyone else seemed to be gawking and gaggling at him, but he came over to me.
It's not going to be any use. Not that I wouldn't enjoy digging around in there, I just don't imagine there'd be much to gain.
Before you do anything, did you meet any other thorns that look like you?
More thorns that look like me besides this one that's jumped on top of me?
Yep.
No, this is a first, and hopefully it's a last.
You only ever met with the Ambrose.
That's right.
And it doesn't startle you that you look just like Ambrose. You can't imagine a world where there would be multiple people if he was capable of making you look like him.
Well, I don't look like Ambrose. I look like this guy. This guy looks. My name is. Is your name Thorn?
Yes.
Aubrey, can you? Just see if you can see memory. Can you see memories, or you just implant them?
You
Crack
can
his
just
fucking
implant them.
Skull open.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Okay. So one day, a mysterious man offers you 75 big ones to get plastic surgery and just walk around the city, and that's it.
He just said, "Stay close, and you'll learn." I don't know what I was learning, but like 75,000. That's almost 2 years' salary for me. I'll follow anybody for that. Just being handed out, and I get to have my day job. Yeah, I mean that's
a
a
day job.
I was a bank teller.
How long you been doing this for?
Telling?
No, walking around is Thorn.
3 days now?
So there's no one else that you've met that has your face or Ambrose's face.
No.
And when you looked at me and said, "Oh shit, what was that about?"
We both look the same.
That's why you ran.
Yeah. It's kind of terrifying seeing your exact image standing before you, throwing a door open and saying, "I'm not gonna hurt you." And now look, I'm in a room with this guy who's got guns on his side. This monster of a man threw me on a bed, and you tackled me in the hallway. Yeah, I'm damn right frightened.
I don't think he knows anything.
And there's nothing on his phone.
Investigating it, looking through it.
See, mom, dad, parents' house, work.
Oh, it's his actual phone.
It's his phone. Yep.
Wow. Oof.
It's just
No, there's
random
nothing.
contacts and stuff.
Nothing of note.
So you've looked like this for 3 days.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to help you get your face back. Aubrey, could you erase his memory or something?
Yeah, darling.
What do you, what?
Maybe, perhaps. And he stands over him, slowly pressing him into the bed. I could make this little trap. I could implant a directive. He could reach out to us if he's contacted by anyone. And he would never remember who or what we are.
What do you think, Max?
Well, I'm just gonna be a stick in the mud and say that the Ambrose that was taken was not the one in charge. So I think, I'm sorry to say this, but using you as bait would be the best course of action for us.
Wait, I'm bait for what? What is happening?
Calm down.
No, the person I was supposed to be working for just got stabbed in the neck by 6 dudes and some pretty lady, and they got dragged into a limousine. I'm not going to calm down. This is not going to blow over easy for me.
Better than the person who jumped out the window to their death.
What?
Okay, so you're either the man who went splat, or you're the man who goes on living his life. Normal. You won't even remember that we were here. You'll just know.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to remember this night for the rest of my fucking life.
You should be so lucky.
Before what happens, and I know this is gonna suck.
What does that mean?
You were just directed to walk around the city, bump into people, make conversation, let people know you exist. That was the entire thing.
That's it. That's it.
Okay. I'm so sorry you got dragged into this, man.
You guys going to kill me now?
No, we're not going to kill you.
You died the minute you put the face on.
What?
His eyes dilate big.
You say it like that? That's so funny.
I did rouse check, success. It's free on a human.
Yep.
He compels him to forget that this moment ever happened, and submerges a directive in there that should anybody, the second he runs into Ambrose, he's to dial a number that we're going to put in his phone.
Okay. Just to dial that number.
Drop call it. You're not even going to wait for somebody to pick it up.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yep, you can definitely do that.
And I'm gonna leave him with the sweet memory that he got maybe a little lucky tonight.
Hold on, Kakao, time out. Do you want him to be like as soon as, because wording is important. Because do you want him to be like as soon as he talks to Ambrose, he calls immediately?
Wait
or
until
do you
he's
want...
in a safe place when no one's around, and when you feel like you're not being watched, you're going to call this number.
Call the number, give the address. I think it's the best course.
Okay.
This is. I'm looking at Dylan over here, and I'm like, this scheming motherfucker. He's listening for exact wording, and I'm like, you.
Listen, dominate is a very, very specific power.
This is very. Ward of Darkness can be very specific, and I'm like, yeah. I play Call of Cthulhu recently.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, thank you. But yes, just want to make sure that we have the wording of when you're safe. Call us, tell us the address of where you were. Okay.
And then give him a nice memory that he hooked up. And every time he tries to remember the face of someone, it's kind of a blur. Had a little too much to drink, and it was a good night.
Gotcha. You finish up doing your dominate on him, and he just looks a little fuzzy. He's sitting on the edge of the bed, a little hunched over. Eyes are a little bit glossy after having forgotten the events that just happened.
Is there anything in this room, or is it just like a bare room?
It's a really bare bones room. There's a bed, there's a TV, there's a nightstand, there's a small weekend travel bag that's got like a few spare change of clothes and some toiletries that have not been yet unpacked.
Right. Okay. Any signs of a rose?
No rose. Nope.
Okay. That's 2 of the 4 or 5 yous walking around here. Still missing an old lady. Possibly.
While you do this, the other Ambrose possibly had a room here. Do you think?
It's worth investigating. Check it out.
But is it worth me going down there with my face and asking the front desk for a spare key? Because I lost it.
Are you guys doing this in front of the guy, or are you now?
No, I think
I'm whispering to
while
Max.
while the Transylvania thing is happening, I think if Ambrose pulls me aside, it's just like, we don't know if they're still watching. We don't know if the Princess people are still watching. They are always watching, as we've come to know. It might be worth it to I'll talk to the crows, ask them to keep an eye out as soon as they see you go in, or the old lady, because I think that's a worthy difference, considering this is the person that always changes into that person. Or they never. I don't want you in danger as much less as we can, but already put you in danger.
I'm afraid, Max. There's no reasoning. You won't be there to talk me out of anything.
Well, I am a silver lining kind of guy, as you said. If they realize that, well, one, when they bit into that guy, he was not undead. So that's a clue. Right there, if they don't realize that. If he was human, they bit into him, blood came out, or something could tell them off. Something's wrong.
The thing that they pulled inside of their car wasn't human.
You don't know that. I didn't.
It would have died it would have died after that shot at the neck. And it was thrashing in the car. The car was tilting from side to side as it was going down the street. A human couldn't have had that strength after that.
Fair enough, but if there are more Ambroses walking around and they get report of that, they'll realize they've been tricked.
Ambrose just quiets as he's listening to Max, but he's turning to Aubrey, watching him.
It's a long shot, but it's worth the patience. Maybe realizing they've been tricked will cause some levity in figuring out what the hell's going on with you and Devora. And if they do try to bring us in and things seem dire, pointing fingers at Devora could help us.
Would you both let them do that to me?
I'd fight to prevent it as much as I could. Before we even got to there.
If
I'm
we
going to continue doing so.
Go down as he steps away from the bed, releasing the guy's head.
we go down together, now we really should take this conversation elsewhere. It's my understanding that someone was needing to compel a front desk key about a particular person staying here.
That's true.
That's you.
Well, who else?
We follow your lead. Let's go, Aubrey. Max?
Dangerous view from behind as he steps in front of you all. Picks up his coat, puts it back on.
All right. You guys make it downstairs to the front desk. It's a nice looking concierge desk that's got marble. It's got a person behind it who's wearing a nice suit, perfectly combed over hair. Good evening. How could I help you tonight?
My good man, it seems that we were not left the key that we were supposed to be left for Mr. Ambrose Windsor.
And as he says it, his eyes dilate, forcing the thought into his head.
We were waiting. Obviously, we have his hairdresser here and his fitness coach, and we were supposed to be meeting him in his room. And there's no key left here.
Ambrose Windsor does not have a room here.
Is that so?
Let me check again. He leans over to his computer and you hear him typing. No, sir. There is no one here, no guest here by the name of Ambrose Windsor.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
And he turns and dismisses it. It's kind of like being pulled out of a trance.
Mm-hmm.
Closing off the conversation, it looks like maybe he was just coming for cocktails.
If we can find him on the street, it's fine. Again, I guess we'll be walking away. I'll find some jewelry to use, but thank you. I'll find some jewelry to use.
Was the hotel clerk wearing anything nice?
Jewelry wise,
Oh yeah.
like a pin.
he had a nice chain on, like a pocket watch chain that went from his pocket to the button. You know, it's got that really nice looking chain.
Ooh, you didn't remember to give me my pocket watch. I left it with you.
So
Oh my goodness, that's right. Here.
Thank you so much. No, forget we ever came.
And turns around, pocket watch into his pocket.
Get the hell out of here. Get the fuck
Have
out.
you no shame?
Shame.
Pot calling kettle? Hello.
I wish I had any left. I'd enjoy the filthy things I was thinking about.
I
earlier
also
a lot
wish you
more.
had some left. I also wish this. Good Lord, y'all.
Hey, Max.
Since you still have one. In
Yeah, what's
that's
up,
fun.
bud?
You get a text
What's the? I did get a text. What's the
from Angelo.
Cool.
And it says, "What a fucking night."
Gonna need context for that statement.
He sends you a picture
Mm-hmm.
of 5 broken large eggs. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
What the fuck?
Excuse
No.
The stress is real.
What does that mean? Like he broke them or they're broken up? Like what the fuck?
He's like
y'all,
just
what
kicking 'em in.
We're
What's
going to have to
crawling around
find
New Orleans?
out.
My dad's gonna get like 8 like fucking what's it called? Deep Blue Sea, Samuel Jackson.
Oh man, that movie.
Chomped on.
Good lord.
He's gonna get fucking chomped on, pulled in. No, Dad.
Anaconda.
Get away from the moon hole.
Yeah, get away
Anyway.
from the hole. Never stay.
Thank you very
I'm
much,
just
everyone, for
imagining-
joining us on tonight's episode of Darkness Over New Orleans. It's been a pleasure. That was a very fun episode.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, well,
We're going to go around and do our closing segment. So, Robin, let's start us off, please.
Hi everyone. I'm Robin the God. You can find me on all social media platforms under Robin the God. I played Ambrose Windsor tonight. I am terrified. And I feel kind of guilty for that Smeetsy getting his ass handed to him. Getting smeared in the back.
It
It was fun. Next.
Blame Devora. Blame Devora. Blame Devora's fault. All Devora's fault. I'll go next. Hey, everybody. Hey. It's Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, on several socials, mainly on TikTok and Twitch. You can find me playing several games, several days with several of my wonderful friends. You can also find me on places like, it's still running, Queen's Court Games for the Call of Cthulhu Harlem Unbound series. It's going real well. One of my favorite TTRPG experiences, I think, of all time. Of course, on Sundays, you can catch me on 8 p.m. EST on Total Party Kisses, Tragedy of Theologian, Greek Myth Inspired 5e campaign. I've been your boy, Maximilian Washington, talker to birds and middleman to life. I'm like, I hope he kicked those. He didn't kick those, and that his shoes aren't covered in baby goo. That's it for me.
I've been Aubrey Valentine, the duck hunting daddy, who's a little bit of a hypnotist baddie, looking to do a little bit of trouble down here in the city, and hoping to see you guys next week.
And once again, I'm Dylan. You can find me across the interwebs. Roll for Dylan. My pronouns are he, they. And I just wrote a children's book, so go check it out. fantasybooks.com. Link is right there in the chat. We're going to raid another party that's playing Vampire the Masquerade, but it's set in 1928. So let's see what this is all about. Ready? We're going to head that on out over there. And everyone, have a fantastic rest of your evening. See you next week, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.